Welcome everyone! Today I want to share a story that, while it might sound like a tale from a horror movie, is rooted in a very real and unsettling experience. It's a reminder that sometimes the most chilling things aren't supernatural, but rather the quiet unraveling of our own perceptions. It began subtly, almost imperceptibly. I'd always been a creature of habit, finding comfort in routine. My apartment, a space I'd meticulously curated, was my sanctuary. But then, things started to shift. Small objects would be out of place, a book on the wrong shelf, keys not where I'd left them. At first, I dismissed it as forgetfulness, the natural byproduct of a busy mind. I'd laugh it off, blaming myself for being scatterbrained. The incidents, however, grew more frequent and more peculiar. A window I distinctly remembered locking would be slightly ajar. A cupboard door I knew I'd closed would be open. The feeling of unease began to creep in, a cold knot in my stomach that tightened with each unexplained anomaly. I started double-checking everything, a frantic ritual of securing locks and verifying positions. Sleep became a luxury, punctuated by waking moments of anxiety, convinced I'd heard a floorboard creak or a whisper in the silence. My friends noticed the change. I was jumpy, my conversations often veering into my growing paranoia. They suggested I was stressed, that I needed a break. I tried to believe them, to rationalize the inexplicable. But the feeling persisted, a gnawing certainty that something was fundamentally wrong. It wasn't just my imagination, it was a tangible disruption of my reality. One evening, I was certain I'd left my favorite mug on the kitchen counter. When I went to make tea, it was gone. I searched everywhere, my heart pounding. Then I found it. It was in the bathroom, sitting on the edge of the sink, as if someone had just finished using it. That was the moment the rationalizations crumbled. It wasn't forgetfulness. It wasn't stress. It was something else, something that made the familiar walls of my home feel alien and threatening. The fear was overwhelming. I felt vulnerable, invaded, even though there was no physical evidence of anyone else being there. It was the insidious nature of it, the way it chipped away at my sense of security and sanity, that was truly terrifying. It was a horror that lived not in shadows or jump scares, but in the quiet, unsettling absence of logic. This experience taught me a profound lesson about the fragility of our perceived reality and the importance of trusting our instincts, even when they lead us down uncomfortable paths. It's a story that still sends a shiver down my spine, a reminder that sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that happen when we're wide awake. Thank you for listening. If this story resonated with you, or if you have your own experiences with unsettling events, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you found this compelling, consider following for more stories that explore the depths of human experience.